Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day. We're fixing to go ahead and get started. It's about 7 o'clock. Gotta go get my walk done. See what kind of creatures I can find. Besides cats that have been getting in trouble. So, let's get this day started, y'all. The birds are already singing. This is the day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. Let's go. So, guys, I'm back from my walk. It was beautiful. I saw a new critter today. I could not get it on video because they flew overhead before I could even get my camera out. I was just so awestruck by God's creation this morning. Something new I saw. They were a whole flock of ibis. I'm not sure if you know what those are, but they're very common around here. And, well, because we're on the coast, they're pretty much on the coast or in the swamps. You see them a lot because we have a lot of swamps out here, being in coastal Carolina. But it was beautiful because as I was looking up, I glanced up and I saw these birds flying. And because the sun was just coming up, the sun was on them and it was beautiful. It was just, thank you, Lord. What a way to start the day. Especially every time I go out for a walk, I'm like, that early in the morning, I'm thanking God every time I get to see something new. But anyway, I did want to show you, I had to bring these in last night. These are my cabbages. They need to go on the ground. They've been hardening outside, but last night I had to bring them in because it was supposed to get to 37. It didn't get to 37. It was 40 degrees when I woke up this morning, but by the time I got done with my walk, it was 37 degrees. At 7 o'clock, it dropped like 3 or 4 degrees just the little time I was outside. But anyway, I got to get these put outside. My grandbabies are coming over today. Got a kitchen to work on. Yeah. Just come with me today. I'm going to vlog, show you whatever I do. Anyway, guys, let's get this day started. All right, guys. Kitchen is a teetotal disaster. I don't like waking up to dirty dishes, but last night, I made an apple cobbler last week. That needed to soak all night. And then this is just basically breakfast dishes and just stuff that's collected since after I washed dishes, which I think it was about 6 p.m. last night because people come and go. It is what it is, but I got to get this cleaned up. I took these mushrooms out because I'm going to be making my white lasagna today. I've got an issue going on with my freezer. They're, anything on the middle shelf in a certain spot starts to freeze, and these were freezing, and that's not good. But I got to get them cut up today anyway. You can see this over here. This is some of the bird food. Y'all, they've been eating it up like crazy in the log, the feed or the bark butter. I need to make up a bunch more of those because I haven't got any more. I'll be trying a different lard this time. What have I got on the thing to cook? This is what's got to be cooked. It doesn't necessarily got to be done today because, like I said, I've got my grandbabies and that's probably not going to happen, what I'm thinking. But I can get the steaks marinated, cut up mushrooms. I will definitely get those cut up. Shred mozzarella cheese. I need to make Richard's breakfast for the week. Sausage balls. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to fry up some sausage because that's what my grandbabies like for their lunch. And I got some crescent rolls that need to be used up. Crescent hot dog roll thingies. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on in the kitchen today. But my first and foremost thing is getting this filled up with that to get it cleaned up. Yeah, because y'all look, it's nasty. It's nasty, and I don't know if you could tell. You probably can't, but this is the only window I've been opening for the last week or so because I want all my windows open in the house with the exception of my bedroom. I got that one open, but you don't know if you can tell, but I'm gonna get my finger. Okay, there we go. Can you see that yellow? You see that? That's pine pollen, and I'm having to wipe everything down constantly. Because every night, you see that? It's coming in the house. And right now, I don't mind it in here. I can wipe it off easy, but I don't want it in the living room. I do not want it in the living room because that would be a total disaster on my floors and everything. Because I'm telling y'all, it is absolutely beautiful out there. Everything's turning green. But like I said, the pine pollen, because we have so many pine trees, that's definitely what is coming out anyway. So let's go ahead and get this started. And it's going to start with these dishes. Guys, I need to go in my freezer, pull out stuff for the white lasagna. I'm so thankful that I already have these. These are my Italian onions I did back in Italian sausage and onions. This is going to go in it. So I'm going to put that right there. And I also need, oh, good night. You think by now I would know where everything is, but I'm constantly rearranging stuff. I'm looking for my peppers. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are green peppers, but I want the colored peppers, the red ones. Oh, good night. I can't remember for my life where I stuck them, which is bad. Okay. Let me get off here and see if I can find them, because I'm going to have to pull some stuff out. Found them. Wasn't sure I still had them. Oh, y'all, I could have preserved these better because there's a lot of frost on them, but I'm okay with that. I'm just going to take out half of these because I don't need all of it. But I've got like 2 or 3 bags left. And y'all, it's a good thing it's growing season, because got to get those seeded and started as well, because I love having my own fresh peppers. Oh, guess what I found? Don't know if you can tell, but when I was organizing this a few weeks ago, I found 4 more packs of onions. Hallelujah, I got some onions at last. All right, guys, outside. Heading over to pick up my grandchildren. Well, they live about 15 miles away, not even that far. So let's get started. Okay, guys, what is this? We are looking at what, y'all?
Trains.
Trains, live train places. And this one is in Houston, what, y'all?
Texas.
Houston,
Woo!
Texas. All right, let's find another one. We're trying to see if there's any more trains going. Find me another one.
Woo! Woo!
Hold on. You gonna find me another one? All right, guys, back in the kitchen. Gonna work on my white lasagna. So let's get to this. I'm not 100% sure I put this on video before. I can't find it in any of my titles. But anyway, it's just one of my favorites. If you get this stuff on sale, it can be really frugal. It feeds a whole lot. It's a 9 by 13 and it freezes well. And it just has an amazing flavor. So let me go ahead and get this turned around and get this meal started. So let me go ahead and show you what you're going to need. You're going to need some lasagna noodles. These were $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. You'll end up using a whole pack. I actually have some left over from another time, so I won't be using the other one. You'll need 2 jars of Alfredo sauce. I prefer the ragu, the roasted garlic. It's really my favorite one. I got this at the discount grocery store, I think for $1.50, so this was like $3 for 2 of them. You're also going to need some kind of meat. You don't have to put meat in it. If you don't put meat in it, I guarantee it's going to be a whole lot cheaper, but I have to have my meat in mine and my husband. This is a pound of Italian sausage and onions. I paid $3 for it, normally $6. Everything I got here that goes into it has been bought either at the discount grocery store or it has been bought on sale or clearance. I won't pay full price for it. And then mushrooms again. This is a pound of mushrooms. These are my red peppers. They were free. I grew them. You're going to need another thing that's going to be more, it's going to jack the price up, is Swiss cheese and mozzarella cheese. So it's still, I think it's a good deal. It tastes good anyway. Oh yes, and the main ingredient, pesto. You're going to need pesto because this is what makes this stuff taste so good. And if you have your own basil and your cheese and all that stuff, you can make your own. I'm going to work on more basil this year for myself. But anyway, basically you're just going to start. I'm going to do the first layer and then I'm going to speed this up because it really is simple. Just go ahead and, well, let me go ahead first and move you guys in. That might be a whole lot more helpful. Where are we at? Okay, here we go. We're just going to get a little bit of the sauce and pour it on the bottom of the pan. And then go ahead and spread it around. Okay, just go ahead and spread it around. And then you're going to put up your first layer of these noodles. You don't have to use the oven-ready kind. You can go ahead and use the regular ones. It's just whatever you want. But these are what I got. I think I get usually about 3 per layer. And then I end up breaking one and going here. And I'll put one there. Then you're going to go ahead and layer just a little bit more sauce on it. And then you're going to start putting all the yummy stuff on it. All of the yummy stuff. I love using this brush when it comes to spreading this around. It helps me get it more consistently. So go ahead and get this spread right here. Okay. And then this is what pesto. This is what makes this stuff taste so incredibly amazing. I paid like, I think $2 for this at Lidl. So go ahead and just put the pesto on it. We're going to slap a lot of pesto on it, because this is what gives this stuff an amazing flavor. And like I said, you don't have to add meat, guys, if you don't add meat and you use less cheese. But when I make this, I go all out, because I only make this like once a month and everybody loves it so much. So the next thing you're going to put on it would be your peppers. I prefer the red peppers because they give it such an amazing flavor. Not to mention, look at the color. The color is just so appetizing, you know. You add color to it, and it just makes people want to eat it more. And these sweet red peppers, my peppers were sweet last year, y'all. They were really good. And then we're going to add some mushrooms. You know, and this is so versatile. You can just add whatever you want. These are just the things my family likes. And I'm a hobbit. I told you guys I love my mushrooms. Love them, love them. Love them, love them, love them. Especially fresh mushrooms on stuff like this. You're going to do that. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put the meat on it, which is the Italian sausage. Just go ahead and break this up. It's just a whole lot better if you break it up. You can use hamburger if you want to. Hey, that's okay. Whatever you want. You can use kielbasa. You can use breakfast sausage. You can use whatever you want. Like I said, you don't have to use any meat. It's just totally dependent upon you and your taste. But I do not, guys, you make this recipe, don't skip on the pesto. The pesto is what makes this flavor all come together. Don't skip on the pesto, because it is the absolutely what makes this the best. Okay, go ahead and do this. Here, my hands are nasty. And then I'm going to go ahead and start with a layer of mozzarella, a layer of Swiss. And the next layer, I will be putting on the mozzarella. You just keep layering them. But the Swiss gives it like that, a sweet flavor, I guess that's the best way to put it. And that's what just makes it taste so good. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up and let's get it going. All right, guys, here it is already assembled. Here's what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and pop it in the oven at 375 for probably 45 to 50 minutes. I'll bring you back and show you. Oh, yeah, my house going to be smelling good. Definitely a good one to try if you like Italian. So, guys, I got my lasagna done. There it is right there. And besides doing the lasagna this morning, I went ahead and did the egg roll in a bowl too. I'll leave that link up above or somewhere around here. And y'all, this house smells so good, because this is the first time, y'all, the first time in 2 weeks I've been able to smell anything throughout my house, because my nose has been pretty much clogged up. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the amount of pollen that has been in the air. But I smelled this cooking today, and y'all, it smells so good. And I'm fixing to eat me some lunch. It's been a day. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this little vlog today. Anyway, you guys have an amazing day. Until the next video, God bless.